The Ballon d'Or is not decided by FIFA. It is not decided by players. It is not decided by fans either. It is decided by journalists. And that is where the arguments begin. For the men's award, one journalist represents each eligible country. The pool comes from the top 100 nations in FIFA's rankings. For the women's award, it is the top 50. But those journalists cannot vote for anyone they want. They receive a shortlist of 30 players. That shortlist is built before the voting begins. So the first filter happens before any ballot is cast. Then, every juror ranks 10 players. First place is worth 15 points. Second gets 12. Third gets 10. Then the values keep dropping. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No single journalist chooses the winner. The ballots are added together. Highest total wins. Simple enough, except the difficult part is deciding what best means. The award officially uses 3 main criteria. First, individual performance. How decisive was the player? How impressive was his season? Second, team performance and achievements. Winning matters, but it is not the only thing that matters. Third, class and fair play. So this is not a pure statistics award. There is no formula saying 40 goals automatically wins. There is no trophy multiplier everyone can calculate. And there is no secret Ballon d'Or algorithm. Humans rank players. Humans disagree. Sometimes dramatically. That is why 2 people can watch the same season differently. One voter might value goals most. Another might value controlling matches. Another might care more about major trophies. All 3 can still follow the same criteria. They just weigh those criteria differently. And that is why Ballon d'Or debates never really end. Now there is another important detail. Each voter ranks 10 players, not just one. That changes everything. A player can lose many first-place votes and still collect points almost everywhere. Another player can be more polarizing. Lots of first places, but almost nothing from other voters. Over a large jury, consistency matters. This makes the Ballon d'Or partly a consensus award. Not everyone has to think you were the best. A lot of people need to think you were close. Now suppose 2 players finish level on points. The tie is not settled by a coin toss. First, they compare first-place votes. Whoever has more takes the lead. If that is still tied, they check second-place votes, then third-place votes, and they keep going down the rankings if necessary. So the final winner is built from many small judgments, not one dramatic decision. Not a fan poll, not a vote from every footballer on earth. A collection of ranked opinions from specialized journalists. That also explains why your favorite player can lose despite better statistics. You might be judging one number. The voters are judging an entire season. At least, that is the idea. And because the criteria require judgment, controversy is unavoidable. There is no perfect answer hidden in the rules. The system does not calculate the world's best player. It asks a jury to rank who they believe was best. Then points turn those opinions into one winner. That is the whole machine. 30 nominees, 10 names on each ballot. Points from 15 down to 1. Then everything gets added together. So when someone says the Ballon d'Or was robbed, they are usually arguing with the voters, not with a mathematical formula, because there never was one.